It is July 5th, the morning after July 4th, 2025. It is 8:10 a.m. I am Jordan. Welcome to your morning brief. We're drinking the rain sour gummy worm this morning. We just stopped at Cefco, got ourselves. Ah, normally Cefco doesn't have breakfast this on Saturday mornings, so that's nice. The Cefco is my oh, my treat, my morning treat. Um, when I'm not trying to lose weight, which I mean, like I'd say, I'm always trying to lose weight, but I'm never trying to lose weight because I never put any effort whatsoever into trying to lose weight. Um, Even though I should be. I've um I've been saying I think last November, so shit, like 7, 8 months ago, I lost like 15 pounds. And then immediately put it back on because apparently just eating normal for me puts me at like 230 pounds. I'd love to be back down to 200 pounds, but I gotta put some effort into it. That's not gonna happen anyway. I had it was the mega jalapeno biscuit, which is basically a jalapeno biscuit with egg and sausage and bacon on it, and cheese, and it's fucking delicious. And then I've got my rain body fuel, 300 milligrams of natural caffeine, lets you have increased concentration and reduces fatigue, which is all bullshit. Uh, Different B vitamins and branched chain amino acids and electrolytes, and yeah, getting ready to work out, which is also bullshit. Anyway, um, headed to Pensacola this morning. Decided to sign up for one of these Tesla test drives. Apparently, you just get on an app, say, "Hey, I want to drive a Tesla for an hour," and you drive to a parking lot, talk to somebody, and they try and. It's like I guess it comparatively to a what do they call those things? Oh man, where they try and trick you into the weekend and get a what is it called? Oh my god, total brain fart. Timeshare. It's like a timeshare thing where like you go to some place and they, oh yeah, you come for the weekend and it's all free or it's like $300, and then they trap you in a room and try and force you into some timeshare for the rest of your life. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go test drive a Tesla because I think I've been in one like 3 times, but um, I'm kind of tired of the truck, but I need the truck because I fish a lot, except not in the last couple weeks, which means I need something to put all my fishing gear in. And I also do, yeah, if I didn't have a truck, I couldn't do all the, I mean, I guess I'd save a bunch of money because I wouldn't do any woodworking and I wouldn't fish. Uh, But anyways, I'm tired. I put 46,000 miles on this truck in the last 3 years, which I guess isn't horrible. But anyways, we're driving on Highway 98, going west today. Normally we go east towards work. Now we're going west towards Pensacola, Florida. Um, and it is, I think it's a little cooler today. Yeah, it's like 85 this morning outside, according to the truck. There is no traffic, which is unusual. And then let's say a little couple puffy clouds. Wouldn't even call it a scattered layer. I'd say it's just clear. It is nice. Oh, oh, jalapeno biscuit burp. Woo. That's a crazy one. We are going a little too fast. Slow it down. I'm gonna get pulled over this morning. I've gotten pulled over like 3 times in the last month. I haven't gotten a ticket. I got pulled over, and no, it hasn't been. It's like three. It's been like a couple months, but I got pulled over for using my phone one morning. And then I got pulled over for speeding another morning. I get pulled over in the mornings a lot because there's fewer cars on there and more cops. I feel like the cops are out in force at like 4 in the morning because they got nothing to fucking do. Um, Pulling people over for doing normal driving. Who doesn't use their cell phone while they're driving anymore? I mean, I assume that's why we have so many accidents, but maybe they should figure out cell phone, integrate their cell phones into the damn. I don't know. Nobody's gonna stop using their cell phones and driving. I think the answer isn't give people tickets for using their cell phones. I think the answer is figure a way to make cell phones easier to use while you're driving, or making cars easier to drive without actually driving. Yeah, Tesla's self-driving, so can I use my cell phone when I'm not actually driving? The Tesla's driving. So anyway, just rambling there. Um, Driving past the Gulf Islands National Seashore. I mean, if you haven't been down in this area, you need to really come down to the Gulf. It is absolutely beautiful. It's one of those places where they say, uh, great to visit, but wouldn't want to live there. But I live here, and of the the 4 people in my family, I'm the only one that likes it. Um, my wife, I think she does like it, but she says she hates it. My kids don't really care. They don't leave their rooms. They play constantly on their electronics. I've got a son that posts YouTube videos every day, and trying to get YouTube famous. So look him up, Cyan King VR on YouTube. If you like gorilla tag content, which I'm sure all of you guys love gorilla tag content. What is the deal with these kids these days? And like, man, like everybody wants to be an influencer. It's like when I was growing up, when I was growing up, I wanted to be a garbage man or a professional skateboarder. So I guess I had really high expectations of myself. The professional skateboarder thing, I never even learned to ollie, so I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But like garbage man, I mean, like I was like 18 and was like, man, I still want to be a garbage man. I'm like, what, man? I had the highest expectations of myself. I'm gonna work for this. Ooh, that was nice. I'm gonna just cut off the truck. They're gonna do it again. There's 2 people in a row. Just cut off this truck with the trailer. He swerved out of the way. Good on him for not killing us all. Um, anyway, um, yeah, I was 18 and I was still like looking into like how do I become a garbage man. I was like, I want to work for the city, get that insurance, throw some trash in the back of a truck, smash it up, and drive it back. I didn't even want to drive the garbage. This is how low how low I thought of myself. I wasn't even like I want to drive a garbage truck. I want to be the guy who throws the bags in the back of the garbage truck. I was I I've never really thought about how not stupid, but how like low my personal expectations were that my goal in life was to ride on the back of a truck, pick up people's trash and throw it in the back of a truck. And those were my goals. So I guess I never met my goals. I never well, that's not 100% true. I did take the trash out a lot while I was in the military. So I guess in some ways I was successful 18 years old. Garbage man. Anyway, okay, yeah. So, like, anyways, kids these days, kids these days. Oh man, yeah. So I wanted to be a garbage man. Yeah, if you think about, you're staying in shape, you're lifting stuff up, you're outside, you're smelling the smells. I don't know how. I think they were only work. You only worked like 4 or 5 hours a day. Anyway, I can't. I think I even like looked into it where like you had to be a certain age. I think you had to be in your 20s, and then I ended up joining the military. So, oh well. I guess I could still. I've got time. I'm only in my 40s. I could. Well, no, where we live, we have private garbage companies, so probably, and they have the trucks that lift the trash up. So, oh man, I guess I'll never live that dream. Anyway, but these kids, they want to be influencers, and they want to stay inside their house. And the crazy thing is, I got to talk to my kids. The one guy that they wanted, he actually went and met. They went to California, and my wife and my son to VidCon 2025 in Anaheim, California, and met all of his gamer influencer YouTuber friend heroes, J Man Curly, who I I have no idea why people are super stoked about this guy. But anyways, but all the videos I see of him now, he's outside. He's not actually gaming. He's just doing YouTuber stuff. So I want to see what get my kid outside. But his issue is he's not old enough to actually have a YouTube channel. So he's getting ahead up. He's getting shit. I just realized something. My wife's birthday is in 12 days, and my anniversary is in 2. Oh man, what am I doing? Okay, so we might be going to look for anniversary presents. Whew. That hit me like a ton of bricks right there. I was just thinking about my son and how old he is. He turns 12 in August, and I was like, wait a minute, my wife turns whatever in July. Oh crap, we also got married in July. Oh man, I guarantee she doesn't remember, but it's no big deal. Um, yeah, Monday is our anniversary, so we got to do. I got to see if I can take her out for dinner. We haven't really celebrated our anniversary in a few years. We haven't, we worked through a lot of stuff, and now we're doing better, doing much better. Um, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, um, crossing the bridge to I could call it the 3 mile bridge. I don't know if it's actually 3 miles, but we got some people walking the bridge, some folks getting in shape. But it's a newer bridge. I remember when I lived here in Pensacola back in 2004. This bridge was different. Then they had a couple hurricanes, and then I think Hurricane Sally. They were rebuilding the bridge, and it screwed it up. It was closed for like months. You had to take the Garcon Point Bridge. More people walking over the bridge. Nobody's fishing on the bridge. I wonder why. I think we're gonna go fishing today. What do you think, guys? I wonder if I know the bridge or the pier was closed yesterday because that's where they shoot the fireworks off. I wonder if they open it back up this morning. But we can go. I think we're gonna go pier fishing. I'm gonna try and catch me some dinner, but I'd like to catch some flounder at some point. Anyway, where we gotta go? We gotta go on the highway. So, man, 15 minutes. I cannot believe how long it takes to talk for 30 minutes. How long it takes to talk for 30 minutes. All right, we are on it. That guy. It's funny how fast you like. I'm going 50 miles an hour. The speed limit is 45 on this on this bridge, and I just got past like I was standing still, but I'm still passing people. Like it is the fact you will drive like 35 and also 70 on the same stretch of highway. I guess not highway, but it's crazy. Well, we're entering Pensacola. I don't know when we actually what's considered Pensacola, but I would consider the other side of the bridge Gulf Breeze and this side of the bridge Pensacola. So we are in Pensacola, gonna head north towards the airport, and we are going to test drive a Tesla. We're doing the Model 3 because that's what the Tesla website said I would be happy with. Um, we're not. I don't think it's going to be a Plaid. It'll probably be a full self-driving car because they want to trick you. I don't understand that at all. So apparently, you buy a Tesla, all right, and a Tesla's a Tesla. I think there's different motors they can put in the wheels if that's how an electric car works, and then but the software for like the full self-driving is like already there, and you can pay I think $8,000 extra for them just to turn the software on. Now I don't know if they have to support the software. Like it's not like somebody sitting in a cubicle somewhere every time you turn the self-driving on, they drive your car. Um, but I also have heard that you can just like not buy the $8,000 add-on or whatever, and then they just lock it out. But then they give you like 30 days free self-driving, and then they try and get you to go, oh, it's like $50 a month for self-driving, and that's going on. I hate people from other states. State. I don't have my glasses, so I can't see. What's a? It's a black license plate with like 30 letters on it. Um, but they're definitely from somewhere else. So they got a ton of crap in the back of their SUV, and they're driving slow, and they don't look like they know where they're going. So anyway, we're getting on the highway. We're getting on I-10 West to Mobile. And they're on a freaking like. Do people in other states not understand how to like? You get to a different state and you lose your mind when you don't know how to drive. So when you get on a highway on ramp and the highway is going to be 70 miles an hour, do you go 30 on the on ramp and then accelerate once you hit the highway? No, no, it's a 900-year-old woman. That's why you go as fast as you can. You get on that. It's like you're supposed to accelerate onto the highway, so you're actually entering the highway at highway speeds, right? On ramp, get on the on ramp, you accelerate to highway speeds, you merge over onto the highway, you don't interrupt the traffic, and you go about your day. Like I do not understand people who go 35 on an on ramp and they're trying to merge onto the highway at 35 and accelerate once they get on the highway. It doesn't make any sense. I have a can flying around the back of my bed of my truck, and it's making a crazy noise. So probably gonna fly out and hit somebody else's car. I'm that asshole. Anyway, all right, Tesla. Uh, I'd love to hear your guys' comments. Send me a voice note. Send me a message on your experiences with Tesla. I know currently Tesla is losing their ass because the president is about to like unleash Doge on Elon Musk, which is hilarious to me. How can you unleash a government oversight agency onto private companies? I guess he's not really going to do today. The Elon Musk's companies have like unbelievable amounts of contracts. I don't know if you guys knew this, but uh, Elon Musk has a personal the reason for the Republican Party to be in power. SpaceX has like a jillion dollars in government contracts. Starlink has like $1 jillion in government contracts. Probably Tesla has also a bunch of contracts in government. So the more influence he has, the better his companies are going to do. The more money he's going to make. But that being said, he pissed off the president because he didn't, you know, toe the company line. Basically said he didn't believe in like all this bill, this big beautiful bill, and now president sounds like he's gonna unleash Doge onto Elon Musk, which will be hilarious. Look at this guy just fucking videotaping himself. What a fucking idiot. This guy's got a fucking. He's just one. He's in an open air Jeep. He's in the middle lane of the highway, and he's just recording himself talking into his fucking phone. And it's the highway at 65. He's probably going 55. He's in the middle of the lane, not paying attention. He's the reason we can't use our phones while we're driving, because he's gonna kill somebody, or he's gonna make somebody kill somebody. Anyway, man, it is fun to just talk to yourself, isn't it? Just losing your mind out here on the road, on the highways. Beautiful today. That can is driving me insane. Oh, never mind. It's gone. littering and. Anyway, we got about a mile left, and then we're going to hit. Actually, we're on 110 North. We're about to get on the 10. The 10. Yeah, I lived in California, by the way, guys. So it's Mobile, Alabama. Not going to Mobile, Alabama. Anyway, like I said, leave your information. Like, I really want to know your opinion on Teslas. Like, everybody I know that has one loves it. I don't know if it's for convenience or the technology, or I know they all are pretty power heavy, but anyway, I'd love to hear your comments on. We gotta slow down. Merging on the highway. All right, so like I said, you gotta slow down for this ridiculous turn, which is like 35. It was like a 90-degree turn, more than 90-degree turn. We're gonna turn like 110 degrees to get back onto the highway. It says slow down. Your speed, slow down. My speed is slow down. There's another person from Arkansas here on vacation for the 4th. Probably headed back to Arkansas. They know how to get on the highway because they're accelerating onto the highway. They got like a big ass trash bag on the top of their minivan. Let's see, who are you from? Alabama. The crazy thing when you're in this area, when you live where people vacation, is you see a lot of people that are lost and a lot of people that are got like a completely overloaded vehicle. It is crazy. Just like people don't realize that a minivan wasn't built to have 2,000 pounds of crap on the roof, but they have all those where the big bags of crap, and then those big plastic. They look like suppositories. How they call it, the big, like it's like a clamshell that opens up and you can throw like your children or all your clothes and anyway, almost there. We got about 8 more minutes of driving before we get in this Tesla this morning. Model 3, going for a test drive. I think during the test drive we'll talk. I gotta get on the app and I don't. Where am I going? Like, this is. I've never been. I hope I'm going to the right place. This has got taking me to Cantonment, Northern Pensacola area. Cantonment, Pensacola Boulevard, US 90 alternate. Where am I going? Let's just double check that I'm going the right place. US 90 East 312 East 9 Mile. Let's see if that's the actual place I'm supposed to be going. 312 East 9 Mile. Okay, we're going the right place. All right. Shit. I gotta pay attention now. Okay. I don't know how. I might have been up here like once or twice. I have no idea. Like, what is in Cantonment? This looks like how much going on here. I know there is a exotic wood dealer up here. There's not much going on in Cantonment, Florida. Ooh, easy food. Where was it trying to take me earlier? That Bullfrog Spas. Did not bring my glasses this morning. Probably a bad idea. Escambia County Fire Rescue. What else is up here? Donuts place. Licking Good Donuts. Let's see. Oh, I got an oil change the other day. Saw an oil change place. Uh, it was raining like crazy. Anyways, I pulled into the oil change place. I started my oil change, and then I smell like just pure gasoline. So this guy, they pulled in the guy next to me, and they're like, "What is going?" You heard the guy in the pit go, "What is going on here?" And the manager walks up to the guy in the truck next to me, and he said, "Hey, you have a major fuel leak." And the guy's like, "No, it's okay. Uh, it was it's from the other day." And the guy in the pit's like, "It is pissing or raining fuel down here. It's like pooling up." And the guy's like, "I need you to pull out of this place. Like, it is." You could smell just pure. It was like somebody poured gasoline. It was just like pouring gasoline out of a can or something. But the guy just seemed to like give zero fucks that like there was a guy below his car that he was basically covering in gasoline. Anyway, uh, they just had him like go park outside. But I wonder what he had done to his vehicle that like literally just pouring gasoline, and yeah, like how dangerous is a just a straight gasoline leak out of a a truck or a combustion engine vehicle pouring gas. I mean, it made it like immediately you could smell just like the gas smell, the fumes. Hope that guy in the pit was fine, but whatever. Making minimum wage doing oil changes. I don't know if they care much about your safety. Anyway, we're pulling up to somewhere. I think it's a Winn-Dixie, but we're a little early. 8:40. We got to be there at 9 o'clock. We'll see if we can check in a little early. Get this test drive moving for some Tesla. Why are we in the middle of nowhere? This is great. I feel like the Tesla people are gonna murder me. We are. Oh, there's a Tesla dealership. That's crazy. I didn't realize there's just a Tesla dealership. That's cool. I didn't know Teslas had dealerships. Crazy. There's some used Teslas here. Let's see. Anyway, see you guys in a bit.